This is an interesting concept. We all know what prom means in our high school years, but there is a school that's formulated a new idea. They take prom for kids with special needs and turn it into a very special night. Somewhere over the Golden Gate Bridge, they are onto something. It's part of something that is growing nationally, something that has legs. It's prom night. It's a night for the red carpet. This is no ordinary prom. It's set up for a specific demographic. People from ages 17 to 70 with disabilities are given a rare night.
Look up at me, look at me. Ready, 1, 2.
To go to prom. It's called Joy Prom, and it's fitting.
Joy Proms, as far as we know, have been going on all across the country for a number of years. They started on the East Coast and slowly moved west by word of mouth. Each year they got a little bit bigger and better, and it went from being a church event held in a church basement to a full-blown event like we're experiencing here today.
It is part of a growing idea to do something that requires volunteerism for the right reasons. To take it from a thought, get creative, and make it happen.
So we knew the biggest thing we needed to do was find a venue, you know? And not only that, but we needed a venue that was free, because we weren't going to spend, thousands of dollars on a venue. We didn't have it. And so the guy who actually owns this hotel, he comes to our church, and I've never met him before, but I said, let's just go talk with him. And so we set up a meeting, and we came right here to the Crown Plaza, and I just looked at him in the eye, and I just shared the vision of this event. We're going to throw on a first-class prom for people with special needs, and just kind of laid it out. And he said, it was amazing. He said, that's incredible. I'd love to be part of that. Okay, sure. What else can I do?
It is that type of momentum and perhaps fate that keeps it moving. You sense that the people who get involved do so almost as a calling.
I first got involved in Joy Prom when I heard about it through our pastor, Rob Hall. Rob used to pastor in Las Vegas, and they held the Joy Prom last year. And as soon as I heard about the idea of having a night that honored people with special needs, I was in.
And 3, one more, guys. Have a nice evening.
So they gather people that have an area of expertise to give their expertise for one night to the people who can find that joy. One group is made up of professional photographers.
I asked my family if they'd get involved, and my wife and my 2 sons offered to work at the Joy Prom, and then I went to my office and I opened it up to my office staff, and I got about 7 or 8 people that immediately volunteered to want to come work this event.
That's what happens when an inspiration becomes available. It resonates to the ones who are looking to give back.
It's fun. I mean, those kids are amazing, and I don't know, they just make my week way better.
They come to give, they end up receiving.
Fulfilling. It was really different. Something I've never done before.
The idea of watching a party filled with such sunshine, makes it an emotional experience, a charge that cannot be duplicated because this is too unique.
I think all of us, if asked, would love to volunteer and help in a situation like this. If the word goes out, my whole family, when I told them about this, I have 3 daughters, and they all said, well, if you need any help, Mom.
To see a smile, a laugh, a hug, it is what it should be. People making sure the world is better, at least for a night. People making sure that their lives matter, because they do.
We have 130 special needs guests attending Joy Prom tonight. People that have different disabilities, from Down syndrome to cerebral palsy to autism, a whole array of special needs. And we're treating them the way they deserve to be treated, like people.
All the while they are learning as they watch that volunteering for the right reasons is in fact a perfect fit.
It is from the time they get here and they're met by their greeter to being taken through the salon or their shoes shine and getting in and out of the limo and having people just applauding and so eager to see them come out so they can just have their moment in the spotlight. It's been amazing for the guests and the hosts and the volunteers.
It is important to make sure that all know that there is a night, a party, a time to let loose and have fun.
And it was cool because you'd see some of them come up and you know that they practice posing at home. I've seen that at proms when I go out and work proms. They'll come up and you know that they've practiced in the mirror and it's their day. It's their day to shine, and that's what the big sign in there said, shine on, and they're shining on.
And shine on, they do.
For this event, in my opinion, it's one of those events that we get to serve a really underprivileged population, and so I think it was just an incredible opportunity to really bless people who don't get an opportunity like this.
It was wonderful. I felt so much like a princess just coming here and everybody treating me like a princess too.
This is my first time in a prom like this, and it's my first time in a limousine. I never rode a limousine before, but it's very comfortable and I enjoy it.
At the end of the night, it's time well served for everyone. It is pure joy prom.
I was happy. I felt like I was floating on air.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.